We are going to be streaming to two different places today. One right here on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn and YouTube, and right here on TikTok. So I'm super excited to get this thing rocking and rolling. So today we're talking about, or today's topic is coffee and marketing. So this is kind of a two-part thing. One, we're going to talk about some marketing. One, we're going to talk about coffee. And we're going to make this really fun today because honestly, life's way too short not to have some fun. So let me make sure I'm logging in. So we're streaming right here to three platforms, right there to one platform. So let us make sure that we are getting this rocking and rolling. What's up, LinkedIn? What's up, guys? Okay, so I'm gonna put myself right here. It's actually a very interesting dynamic because I want to make sure I'm looking at both cameras. So we might have to move this one down. But yeah, like I said, we're talking about marketing, we're talking about coffee, we're talking about everything that's on my mind right now because I think I really want to do these off the cuff ones. What's up, Demi, on TikTok? What is up, guys? Okay, so really my goal for this live is very simple. We're going to enjoy some really good coffee together, right? So if you have your coffee mug, give me a coffee, so a little coffee emoji somewhere in here so I know that you guys are rocking and rolling this delicious coffee this morning. We're also going to be talking what I'm feeling is the most relevant right now to share in regards to marketing, because there's so many interesting things I'm seeing, whether it's Instagram Reels, TikTok organic, LinkedIn decrease in organic. So there's a lot of things I want to talk about, but let's get this first sip of coffee, and then let me actually tell you what we're drinking today. Megan, what is up? What's up? We're talking coffee and marketing. It's kind of like a half and half deal. Like I don't drink half and half, but like it's half coffee, half marketing. So today, so I'm gonna see if you guys can see this. We're drinking. Oh, this thing is gonna spill. So we're drinking a delicious a dark roast from southern Mexico. I'm really into, I'm more into a medium light roast. I'm that type of guy because I really think you taste more. But I saw this, dark roast. I smelt it. I was like, there's some value in this. There's some value in trying because I'm, you know what, just like marketing with coffee, you just never know when your next favorite, taste, your next favorite thing is going to be there. That's why you got to go experiment. That's why you got to go try new things. And that's why I was like, you know what, I'm going to try this one. I'm being real with you, right? Dark roast is it, it's maybe it's just my experiences with dark roasts before, but like I haven't found the one where I'm like, that's my dark roast. There's a roast. There's a lot of coffee based out of Europe. The roasters there, and they have different origins, but the Italian dark roasts tend to do really, really well. For me, they're not as acidic and they don't taste burnt. My biggest thing is I hate when coffee tastes burnt. That's my least favorite in the world because I think there's so many flavors to go with coffee. So that's the coffee part of this conversation. I have a couple more and we'll go through all those, but we're talking marketing. So I'm seeing a lot of interesting things with not just myself, but also my clients. And that's the biggest thing, especially if I'm spending a lot of money and time places. I'd like to report that to the people who follow me because if you guys can learn anything from that, that's beneficial. Like ROI positive to me is when you guys have a ton of, and save yourself a ton of time and heartache. Because here's the thing, it's so beneficial for me to go and jump on these lives and tell you what's actually happening and show you what's actually happening than wanting to like theorize or guess about it. That's why it took me so long. What's up, Kelly? What's up, Kelly? That's why it took me so long to jump on TikTok, for instance, was because I needed to know that the platform was growing and exponentially growing. And I feel like I was a little late to the party in March, but I needed to make sure that if I am recommending this for me, my followers, my clients, I know it's working. That's why I like to time test everything. That's why I actually like to be the one. What's up, guys? What's up? Kelly, how are you? Thank you so much. Kelly's awesome, guys. We actually connected, I think, yesterday or the day before that, and both Megan, who jumped in here, and Kelly have just been amazing friends here on this platform. So super excited. But again, if you guys missed it a little earlier, we're talking about coffee. We'll circle back to coffee, but right now I'm seeing two things, right? I'm seeing two things. Hey, what's up, Sandy? You know what? I didn't know what you missed, guys. I apologize if you've been here since the beginning, but we're gonna talk about this. So today we're drinking a delicious dark. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Let's do this. I'm drinking this delicious dark roast. You can see it's very dark roast from southern Mexico. So basically, all you missed is like me not complaining, but saying I like lighter roasts, so um, medium or blonde, like light roast. So that's really all you've missed. But we're talking about what I'm doing. We should do. Can you do a duet live? Is there okay? So let me. I was thinking about this the other day, Megan, because I'm a huge fan of the show, so I would love to bring people onto like a show together. But is there a button towards the bottom? So I see beauty and effects on one side. I see the button to turn it off, and then I see three little buttons. There's one to share in mirror mode. Is that it? Mirror mode on. Okay, so that just changes mirrors, I guess. Megan, let's message after this because I want to do a duet live. And I'm thinking, is duet like one person here and one person there, or is like split? Like, let's rock and roll for that because that'd be awesome. I would love to do that and be able to talk. Because I like lives, but honestly, um, it's just hearing myself talk without someone there to bounce ideas off of. Like, it's great that you guys are commenting, but like real time, that could be fun. So, with that being said, where am I going? What am I most excited about? I'm honestly really excited. Today I'm starting to really push into Instagram Reels. So I'm going to take a lot of the ideas and lessons I've learned on TikTok, bring them into Instagram Reels just to understand how that works. I heard organic's really good there. It's hard because I'm getting to that point where I'm like, no, hopefully TikTok doesn't go away. But the reality is there is what's the Microsoft TikTok deal. So what's the deadline? The deadline for that is the deals. I know it's like 45 days. It was 30 days, then got pushed back to 45 days. I know we're still a little bit away. Deadline September 15th. Yes. So September 15th, they have to sell or be able to have sold TikTok before then. So it's important. Like, as a creator, it's super hard for me to start building on this platform and have a feeling like, oh wait, this can actually go away. The truth is, it's going to go away. I just need to know. So let's be real. I'm gonna take this one sip of coffee and then I'm gonna do some real coffee talks with you guys. I have read about the feature slowly rolling out. Megan, let me know as soon as you see that or see how to do that. I'll do some research today, but that'd be awesome. I would love to do the first like dual split with you. But with that being said, I can't advise my clients not to have, or anyone to have, not have an exit strategy. So, for instance, my organic reach on LinkedIn has been going down, not tremendously, but steadily for the last 3 or 4 months. I've started to notice that. That doesn't excite me. So I have to find new places where organic's still good, where I can still generate a lot of leads from, because a lot of my leads are still coming from LinkedIn. I don't want to like anyone saying, oh, just because impressions are down doesn't mean no. My business is still doing fine. I'm still generating leads from that platform, which is great. But now I've started rolling that over here. Here to TikTok, and I'm starting to get a lot more interest. I've had some people go and click on my link, buy the book. A little plug there. I've had people interested in our products from TikTok more so, and steadily more so now that I've been able to get live and really add in more context to what I do on here. So that's been really beneficial. But I'm still not generating the sheer amount of revenue I am from LinkedIn. But as a marketer and as a business owner, I got to start thinking about that. So now with Instagram Reels, I'm not going to jump on it just because everyone's jumping on it. I have to start thinking, if the deadline is, what did I say, September 15th? Like, if it is September 15th, I have to have an exit strategy. So if everything goes away, if I lose all my 1,200 or 1,300 followers, what happens next? I don't want to be super reliant on one platform. That's why I'm so big on diversifying, and that's why I build that into every single plan for me, my customers. That's why I tell you guys to build plans, or like even write it down. Like, I'm gonna take some of my content here and move it over there. I've noticed that, LinkedIn. So LinkedIn, I mean, I jumped on the platform in October 2018. It's been a really good run, and I still get a little pops here and there, but I mean, I'm posting 5 to 6 times a day, and I just am not seeing the returns as I used to, and that's not exciting to me. Like I like to invest in places that I'm actually getting a lot of returns, like TikTok, for instance. And we'll see about Instagram Reels. That might be 30 days before I really have a good answer. Videos used to do amazing, and now they're yeah. It's weird. It's honestly, and that's part of the algorithm. That's why I'm trying to fight everything. That's why I talk about consistency. The nice thing about TikTok is that it's 100% video focused. So like you can't worry about text or you can't worry about images that much. It's all video. But that, on that one, text posts and polls are doing really good. I'm on LinkedIn Live right now, and we keep getting like a couple, like 3 or 4 people in, and they leave. Like there's not as much, cachet or stickiness to the platform anymore. Let me just make sure I'm saying your name right. Jessica. Hopefully I said that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. We're talking about the TikTok deal, or Microsoft potentially acquiring TikTok. But I know later than September 15th, if the deal does not happen, TikTok will be banned from the US. That's why a lot of people have been telling you to like switch your account so it looks like it's Canada focused. I will say if the US bans it and India's already banned it, I'm pretty sure it's going to be like the snowball effect where, and especially in Europe, like Europe's very, very secure or very on top of their data protection. If they say the US go, I don't foresee most countries will be like, they'll just probably follow the lead. So again, I have to prepare for that. That's what I'm telling people. Save your content here. Make sure that you're getting all this creative that you have and repurposing it so that if push comes to shove, you can actually access those files. Sandy, I've noticed that the post that I post at the same time of day gets more views. Yeah, so there is here's oh, I can get in. We need a sip of coffee before I drop this little golden nugget on you guys. Because some people think it's gold and some people think it's it's poppycock. Let's say that. Here's the thing. I don't believe in the time as much as other marketers. Like, yeah, probably like don't be posting at midnight if your audience is awake at, between 6 a.m. and 10 p.m. Like probably don't post at midnight, but posting really doesn't affect it that much. Like so many people worry about, I missed, 7:45 a.m. I can't post for another day. That's probably a bad move on your part. You should probably be posting a lot more. So I think a lot of people stop at the time conversation. So for me, it's all about experimenting. I know based on hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of data points, because I posted them all, what time frames people are. But like for instance, that used to be with TikTok. You find a good time, but now it's the algorithm's pushing your content back a little bit so that it doesn't show everything like exactly the minute you post. It has a lot more lead time. Instead of going boom and then falling off, it's more like a consistent up. So I wouldn't worry about that too much. I think a lot of people overthink the time conversation. And I know there's some marketers that swear by like a specific time. I don't, because I think like I like to keep my rules and what I tell my followers very, very simple, because that's how I like to work. Like I'm not going to show up here one day and say, you have to be on live in the AM at this time, because like, what if you don't want to go live that day? Maybe like you're really sipping your coffee and you're enjoying it. Like, why should you have to stress about posting at that time or going live at that time? Like life happens, and maybe you want to sleep in one day and you don't want to post at 5:45 a.m. or 5 a.m. or 4:32 a.m. on Fridays. Like, yeah, you can schedule your post, but like don't stress about it too much. Like more focus on like, here's the thing, like all those arbitrary rules, they don't make in the long term the biggest difference. I doubt if you post like 1 minute or 10 minutes or 30 minutes later than you intended to post, that's going to end your TikTok career or your LinkedIn, winning streak. Like it's not. Like the truth is, like, so you focus on the one-on-ones, right? whether you work out in the AM or PM, doesn't matter. If you worked out, that's pretty much better than not working out. So same thing with marketing, same thing with like posting on content on social media. Like it's better to post and like get 2 likes than never to post. Because those 2 likes might lead to a conversation. Like everyone in here, like is great. Like we're having great conversation. I hope we continue to take this off of the platform and one day meet in real life. Like that's the goal when I enter in any conversations. Like how can I take this conversation or this relationship and move it out and extrapolate it out so that it's much deeper one day. But that's it. It's top of mind. Any questions, anything on anyone that I know we went many different ways. Talked a little bit about coffee. Talked about posting times. Talked about TikTok. Talked about things I'm excited about. You guys have any questions or anything in regards to that? While I take a little sip of this Southern Mexican dark roast. And again, I don't drink coffee with milk or sugar, so you guys can probably see it's all black. Also, if you don't know, my mug says "we're all" and then blank because I think open-ended questions are so great. So when I see that, when I'm sipping on it, I'm like, oh, we're all whatever. It gets my brain thinking. I'm like, we're all good people. I like that. And then I might think about that for a little bit. My book, The We're All Influencers, that's where the idea came from stuff like this. But that was a quick little live. Let me see. They always comment, and I love it because, yeah. Oh my goodness, comments are the best. Like seriously, what's better than someone? Here's the craziest thing. Let me blow your mind. None of you are physically in the same location as me, yet we're having these conversations. And some people are on the East Coast, some West, some in northern part of the country. Like you can't really get more south than us than Phoenix, but still, like the fact is you and I are talking and we're having this conversation, and like that, if that doesn't blow your mind every single time that you post something or you go live or whatever, like let me just back it up. It is 8:49 Pacific Standard Time. Whatever time it is, it's more or less the same, or it's 8:51. My Fitbit's a little bit behind. 8:51 PST. Whatever time it is, there might be like a 2 to 3 second lag, but you're getting this. You're hearing me right now. Like this is the real world. Like, do you know how expensive it would have been to be able to go live just 10, 15, 30 years ago? Like that's bonkers. Like people spent so much money and time and energy and like years to get to this position, and you and I have the luxury to go boop, boop, and then wait 3 seconds, and then you're live. Like how crazy is that? And we're complaining about having 1,000 people to go live, or on LinkedIn, for instance, like you have to get accepted. Like yes, like it's hard sometimes, but the fact is we can do it, and we've been able to do it now for a couple of years now. Stuff that would have taken years and years and years to master, and it's just crazy to me. That's part of the whole coffee talks, is the fact that like we have such a great opportunity. Like you guys do not believe how great of an opportunity we have. And as you can tell, I'm super young, 23. I remember the DVR days. I remember again, we all have experiences to showcase that like right now, technically speaking, like technologically speaking, like we're so much better. Oh, Sandy with the pandas up here, guys. If you do not follow Sandy, please do. She's always here hyping me up, and I don't want to say like I need the affirmation, but like it's awesome, guys. Okay, we're taking a quick pause too. I need to figure out how to make people my moderators too. So if you guys know how to do that, that'd be awesome. Oh, cool. I can. Sandy, you are a moderator. And then, oh my goodness, guys, how crazy is it? I have had the luxury to meet and get to know and learn to not learn from, but like be mentored by amazing people. Both Pages and Poets and Good News Now. I'm gonna keep the creator of those two under wraps. But honestly, if you guys can do me the biggest favor and just go show love to them, honestly, like it means the world. What's up, North Wolf? Hey, what's up? How are you? Oh, I've always loved your title, like music, art, marketing. Like, oh, there's so much I want to do in the music space, and there's interesting band I know about. They're gonna blow up and be um, the next U2. With that Pages and Poets being here. So awesome, guys! You guys are so amazing. I actually do have to run. I have a meeting in like 5 minutes, and I get to shower. So I gotta go do that before this meeting, but I so appreciate every one of you for being in here. Thank you for just making like this whole experience as amazing as it is. Like I never feel like it's a chore to go live. I think it's so amazing. So everyone on Facebook, on Twitter, we're on Twitter. What were we on? Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and TikTok. Thank you so much for being here on this show with me. Yeah. Oh yeah. The 1K. Sorry, I'm gonna spit everywhere. The 1K happened, I think, like 2-3 days ago. It's just consistency. It's just getting to network with great people. But anyway, you have a YouTube too. I do. David, what is up? Yes, I do. It's well, I have my personal one, but my company one is called Get Boundless Media. Let me see if I can pull that up really quickly. I feel like I'm just gonna be late to this meeting. It's gonna be the quickest shower I've ever taken in my life. It's gonna be the quickest shower I've taken in my life. Boom. Yeah, so we're on YouTube right there. We're on LinkedIn. So quickest shower I've taken in my life. A lot of sound. Yeah, so we're on YouTube. So weird hearing everything back to back. How do we take a flip camera? But yep, that is where we're at. Oh, good news now. You guys are so amazing. And this is the hardest part of every single time I've been able to go live. This is the hardest part, like saying like goodbye. That's what I kind of wish. If you guys, let me ask, do you know how long the world's longest live stream has been? Because like I want to beat that. The only thing is I do love sleep, and I do kind of need like 6 or 7 hours. So might not be able to beat that. But thanks so much. Yeah, seriously, like that means a lot. Okay, so this. Okay, this is hard. So I'm gonna bye guys. Is on Facebook, Instagram, and and YouTube.